Hey guys, and welcome back. My name is Leah, and in today's video, I'm going to be adding a few little early fall touches to our living room space, so I hope you enjoy it. The lighting is definitely not going to be my friend today for this video, so just bear with me. It is so rainy and gloomy outside, but I have to say it's making it quite cozy in here and getting me in the fall spirit for sure. I want to add a few of those subtle early fall touches that I mentioned, but definitely not bringing out any pumpkins or anything of that nature, just really wanting to cozy up our home and make it feel like it looks outside right now. So I'm just going to change out some of the vases and maybe work on something fresh for the coffee table, do a little minor cleaning, and we'll see how far we get. I did already go ahead and vacuum the couch covers for today. I finally did get around to washing them before we left for vacation, so they're freshly washed, but I do try to vacuum them at least every other day, something like that. I've fluffed the pillows and the throw blankets, and now we are ready to do a little decorating. I ran my robot vacuum, which that has been one of the greatest investments in my homekeeping, is the robot vacuum cleaner, because even though I'm still vacuuming and cleaning my floors on my own, it's a big help. So I already let her do her thing this morning in here, so we are good to go, and we'll see how far we get. I want to start with the coffee table because I feel like that's kind of like a centerpiece in this room. This is a antique table that is from my husband's childhood, and a few months ago I gave it a little makeover, just kind of stripped it back down and gave it a fresh coat of sealer, and I really like how it looks in this room. I got this tray here from Hobby Lobby a few weeks ago. You may have already seen that in the home tour video, but today I just think I want to cozy it up and make it feel a little more fall-like. I did add this bowl here. It's full of seashells from our recent vacation, but I added this little bowl. This was on clearance at Marshall's, I believe, for around $3. I think it's really cute there, and I plan on leaving it. We have had a few kind of bad storms over the last couple of days. They seem to roll in each evening, and this last one really did a number on my hydrangeas. So I was trying to wait as long as possible to start trimming any of them because I just enjoy seeing them outside so much. But this one was definitely not looking too good on this day. So I thought it'd be a good time to go ahead and clip a few of the beautiful blooms and bring them inside to enjoy. You can see there are leaves everywhere where we've had so many storms lately, and it just really makes me excited for fall. I'll give you a little animal update while I'm out here. We have pet turkeys. There's one there, hanging out with Bo, our Pyrenees. We do live on a working farm, and I've had a few people kind of reach out and, have interest in what we do here as a farm. Our primary focus is actually hay production. So we are mostly a hay farm. We produce hay for equine owners and cattle farmers, small animal owners. That's our primary focus. We do have cattle on the side that we do sell each year. And other than that, we have a lot of pets around here. So pet turkeys, chickens, ducks. We have bottle baby lambs that we have fed and raised. We have a pet bunny. We have 2 horses, 2 dogs, and a handful of kittens who live out in the barns. Now back to the hydrangeas. I plan on letting these dry out. I love decorating with dried hydrangeas for fall all throughout the house. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put them in some fresh water and enjoy them like this for hopefully the next week or so. Then I'll just go ahead and let them finish drying completely. would love to know if you're like me and enjoy bringing the outdoors in as the seasons begin to change. This time of year, I love clipping, hydrangeas and bringing them in, but I'm also experimenting with clipping different cut flowers from the garden and trying my hand at drying those out to see how that goes. So I would love to hear from you. What are you clipping outside and bringing in your home at this time of year? Cleaning today, I'm just going to focus on surfaces like the tabletops, and to do this I'm just cleaning them with some Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaner and a microfiber cloth. And then I want to change out this vase. This vase is feeling very summery, maybe like spring-like, so I'm going to switch it out for some dried florals. These are florals that I picked up a few years back at Hobby Lobby, but I just love the color that they add, and they feel like early fall without feeling too fall, if that makes any sense. The decor on this table is pretty versatile. I feel like it goes with every season. I'm not tired of the arrangement yet, so I'm just going to keep it as is, gave it a quick cleaning, and I think it'll carry us well into fall. And keeping the TV stand decor as is as well. I feel like you can never go wrong with eucalyptus stems. These happen to be faux, but they work year round and add a really soft touch of greenery for every season, paired with a vintage crock, a little candle, and some stacked boxes. It just really creates for a cozy look that will work year round. I had plans today to remove all of this dried eucalyptus from the vintage crock here and replace it with something, but I have not found what I want to put in this crock yet. So if you have suggestions, please let me know. The eucalyptus, as you saw, is definitely starting to turn brown. I feel like it still works okay for the season, but it's about time for it to go. And I definitely need to fill it with something else for the changing season. So let me know what you think I should do. Kind of at a loss at what to put there. Something else I want to try in the near future is creating a pleated, like fabric covered lampshade. So I'm going to experiment with this little lamp here, so stay tuned for how that turns out. Hopefully it will turn out like I have it pictured in my mind, but I just love the way that looks. I'm wanting to start, adding a little bit more pattern throughout our home for the fall and winter months. I'm going to do it very gradually, as I do love very simple, natural, neutral decor, so I definitely want to just gradually start to incorporate a little more pattern. So we'll see how it goes. Definitely stay tuned for some very subtle changes in our home coming up. For a little early fall touch, I've added a few faux olive stems throughout the bookshelf. Some on this crock. I added a few to another vase on the other side of the bookshelf, and that just really helps our house feel like it's easing into the season. A way to do that without, throwing pumpkins everywhere just yet. I'm not quite ready for that. These baskets here on our bookshelves are where I keep everything that I'm currently reading. I feel like this is a really great tip if you have books that you're currently reading or looking through, but they might not match your decor, so you don't want them sitting out on your shelves. Just grab a couple of really pretty baskets that you enjoy and toss them in there. It has worked out perfectly for us. I wanted to add a little bit of warmth to our couches through the form of these two throw pillows in a really pretty shade of olive green. I've had them for quite some time. I just kind of bring them in and out as, I need to use them. Sometimes I'll put them outside, sometimes I use them in here, but it's a really nice neutral yet moody color to bring out for this time. With all of the rain that we've had lately, I feel like I am mopping way more than usual, so I'm definitely gonna go ahead and run the mop again today, kind of taking care of some of those paw prints that make their way in on rainy days, and also just, the mess that comes along with living on a farm each and every day. So I'm gonna take care of that, and even though it never lasts for too long, I always enjoy that time I have when the floors are fresh and clean, and it just always is a really nice feeling. had my eye on this mirror at Hobby Lobby for quite a while now, probably since the beginning of the spring season when they first had them out, but I didn't want to pay what it cost, so I waited, and finally they still had a couple in stock for their spring end of the year 75% off sale, so I was able to get it for 75% off, and I'm so excited to add it here to our foyer. I also added a framed print. This is just something that I ordered from Etsy, printed on my computer, and popped it in a frame that I spray painted in this really pretty antique brass color. Just adds a little bit of warmth and coziness to our hallway. Thank you all so much for joining me today and watching today's video with me. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe found a little bit of inspiration if you are ready to kind of transition your home into that early fall feeling without bringing out all the pumpkins just yet. A few simple minor touches can really make your house feel ready for the season. If this is your first time visiting, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and stick around. We have a lot more coming up, a lot more home projects to do this fall when hay season winds down, and just overall, seasonal decorating, cleaning motivation, all of those things. I also wanted to mention that I'm going to try posting on Instagram a little more. Ever since I started YouTube, I kind of slacked off with posting on Instagram, but I think that's such a fun way to kind of share behind the scenes or real time things that are happening day to day. I tend to share more farm life type things over there too. So if you're on Instagram, come find me there so we can be friends. And as always, thank you all so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Bye.